Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. These are the teachings of YAHUAH, our ELOHIYM. And this is the true history of our people, Yashar'el, the Hebrews.
Study to show yourself approved unto ELOHIYM, a workman that needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Timotheus Shani, 2 Timothy, 2:15 Sefer. Yahuwah our Elohim teaches us that we must study His Torah, for wisdom, understanding and knowledge. In doing so bring us closer to salvation. Moreover we must prepare and prove ourselves to Yah, and not mankind, to Him. Then Yerubbaal, who is Gid'on, and all the people that were with him, rose up early, and pitched beside in Chered, so that the host of the Midianiyim were on the north side of them, by the hill of Moreh, in the valley. And Yahuwah said unto Gid'on, the people that are with you are too many for me to give the Midianiyim into their hands, lest Yashar'el vaunt themselves against me, saying, my own hand has saved me. Now therefore go to, proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilad. And there returned of the people 22,000, and there remained 10,000. And Yahuwah said unto Gid'on, the people are yet too many, bring them down unto the water, and I will try them for you there, and it shall be, that of whom I say unto you, this shall go with you, the same shall go with you, and of whomsoever I say unto you, this shall not go with you, the same shall not go. Shophachim, Judges, 7-1-4 Sefer. This verse teaches, Yahuwah our Elohim knows the heart of mankind. To ensure Yashar'el don't claim victory over the Midianiyim by their own hand, Yah commands they go into battle few in number. So he brought down the people unto the water, and Yahuwah said unto Gid'on, everyone that laps of the water with his tongue, as a dog laps, him shall you set by himself, likewise everyone that bows down upon his knees to drink. And the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were 300 men, but all the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink water. And Yahuwah said unto Gid'on, by the 300 men that lapped will I save you, and deliver the Midianiyim into your hand, and let all the other people go every man unto his place. So the people took victuals in their hand, and their shofars, and he sent all the rest of Yashar'el every man unto his tent, and retained those 300 men, and the host of Midian was beneath him in the valley. And it came to pass the same night, that Yahuwah said unto him, arise, get you down unto the host, for I have delivered it into your hand. Shophachim, Judges, 7-5-9 Sefer. But if you fear to go down, go with Purah your servant down to the host, and you shall hear what they say, and afterward shall your hands be strengthened to go down unto the host. Then went he down with Purah his servant unto the outside of the armed men that were in the host. And Midian and Amalek and all the sons of the east, Naphthalim in the valley, like grasshoppers in abundance, and their camels were without number, like the sand at the edge of the sea in abundance. And when Gid'on was come, behold, there was a man that told a dream unto his fellow, and said, behold, I dreamed a dream, and, lo, a cake of barley bread tumbled into the host of Midian, and came unto a tent, and smote it that it fell, and overturned it, that the tent lay along. Shophachim, Judges, 7:10-13 Sefer. And his fellow answered and said, this is nothing else save the sword of Gid'on the son of Joash, a man of Yashar'el, for into his hand has Elohim delivered Midian, and all the host. And it was so, when Gid'on heard the telling of the dream, and the interpretation thereof, that he worshipped, and returned into the host of Yashar'el, and said, arise, for Yahuwah has delivered into your hand the host of Midian. And he divided the 300 men into 3 companies, and he put a shofar in every man's hand, with empty pitchers, and lamps within the pitchers. And he said unto them, look on me, and do likewise, and, behold, when I come to the outside of the camp, it shall be that, as I do, so shall ye do. Shophachim, Judges, 7:14-17 Sefer. When I blow with a shofar, I and all that are with me, then blow ye the shofars also on every side of all the camp, and say, the sword of Yahuwah, and of Gid'on. So Gid'on, and the 100 men that were with him, came unto the outside of the camp in the beginning of the middle watch, and they had but newly set the watch, and they blew the shofars, and broke the pitchers that were in their hands. And the 3 companies blew the shofars, and broke the pitchers, and held the lamps in their left hands, and the shofars in their right hands to blow withal. And they cried, the sword of Yahuwah, and of Gid'on. And they stood every man in his place round about the camp, and all the host ran, and cried, and fled. Shophachim, Judges, 7:18-21 Sefer. And the 300 blew the shofars, and Yahuwah set every man's sword against his fellow, even throughout all the host, and the host fled to Beit Hash-Shittah in Sararatha, and to the border of Aval-Makolah, unto Tabbath. And the men of Yashar'el gathered themselves together out of Naphtali, and out of Asher, and out of all Manasseh, and pursued after the Midianiyim. And Gid'on sent messengers throughout all Mount Ephraim, saying, Come down against the Midianiyim, and take before them the waters unto Beit Bara and the Yarden. Then all the men of Ephraim gathered themselves together, and took the waters unto Beit Bara and the Yarden. And they took 2 princes of the Midianiyim, Orev and Zeev, and they slew Orev upon the rock Orev, and Zeev they slew at the winepress of Zeev, and pursued Midian, and brought the heads of Orev and Zeev to Gid'on on the other side of the Yarden. Shophachim, Judges, 7:22-25 Sefer. In this chapter, Yahuwah our Elohim delivered the enemy of Yashar'el, who outnumbered Yashar'el into their hands. Yashar'el, whose numbers were 300, defeated their enemies whose numbers were as the sands of the shore. That was a great multitude. Surely our ancestors were outnumbered, however Yahuwah our Elohim was with them. All praises belong to Yahuwah our Elohim, hallelujah. Shabbat shalom everyone, shalom shalom shalom.